And hello everyone, I'm your host, Get Good Fox. Welcome back to the playthrough of UltraCash, the God Economy, a new way to play State of Decay 2, and the most powerful strategy in the game right now, until I come up with something even better, perhaps. So, we're going to play as Gage. Hlebka is not quite maxed out, but Gage has a personal quest, Weapons for All. This is great news because Weapons for All is a very easy to do quest. So I want to make sure that we get it done. Let me go ahead and just bump him real quick. A little bit of standing. We're trying to get everybody leveled up into tough negotiation so they can officially become a real UltraCash member. But once again, we're very incentivized to do quests, even in these earlier stages of UltraCash, because this is a very easy one. All we have to do is demand them to give us better prices. They'll say no, and then we'll get paid. Easy as that.
Get inside before I change my mind.
So here they are. Of course, we'll be towing a zombie or two, so we'll let them deal with everything first. Or we just had one zombie, that's fine too. So what we're gonna, basically we got two options here. And we can either threaten them. So if you only played State of Decay in recent times, you originally only had one option. You had to threaten them. Later on, though, Undead Labs would add in a... They would add in a feature allowing you to ask them to lower their prices, which they very quickly say no.
Over my undead body, literally.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
And as you can see here, the prices are quite high. That's just their thing. They charge, like, very high prices. I mean, they have some interesting weapons. Like, here we've got a Spec Ops Vector SMG. That's actually a fan favorite. A lot of people love that one. Some of these are actually fairly rare, like the M14 DMR. I don't see that very often. So, honestly, with UltraCash, what we could do is just leave them here. And we'll be able to make the money to...
Oh, come on.
Oh, we didn't get to see it. You get a base 200 for it. So, like, once again, like, that's just easy money just for talking to people. And honestly, you might think maybe I want to take them out. And yeah, if you don't have like a way to earn a ton of money, you probably would want to take them out. But they are not going to drop those weapons. When you take them out, they are not going to drop those weapons. They are just going to drop some crummy everyday weapons. So it could actually be a better idea for us to leave them there, because once we get UltraCash going, we're going to be able to actually make it happen. Okay, so it looks like he became a striking character. I got him set up with a machete. Looks like that's not what he wants.
Maybe we can trade this to someone.
And now that we have 800 influence, we almost have enough to call in our second major DLC item. So first we called in the Impaler. This is a heavy weapon, right? Yeah, sledgehammer, not what I'm looking for. I may be in striking, but we need a, we don't need a two-handed weapon. While we're here, we might as well scout a few of these areas and grab some supplies along the way. There's an ally there as well, or a friend, and we can sell to them. This is the beginning of the game, so, you know, we need a little bit of everything, so it's all good. That place has food. There's a food stand. So we got a few places here that look pretty promising for stuff. Also, because our allies are right here, this means that it's pretty safe to loot this. They should be right here.
What's going on, hun?
I think we can help each other out.
All right.
So I'm just going to sell this to her. We might buy some stuff, but I do want to focus on getting our DLC unlocked. Because, like, those are big power spikes. Like, you gain a lot of strength from it, so let's keep, like, you know, keep our eye on the prize right now. Yeah, I want to buy some things, but we got to make sure that we get set up. And we got to ensure our safety first. Then we can start making, well, we can start spending our money elsewhere. The first 3,000 bucks, we want to make sure it's going towards the good DLC items. Food, I'll stave the food Grim Reaper away, shall we say? People eat a ton of food on Lethal Zone. They are some hungry people. I don't know where the last one is. Maybe in the back or on the roof. Let's check the roof. Allies are great because they do make the area a little bit safer. And if we get into a fight, we can just run to them. And if they die, well, you know what? We can always get more. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, our base is repaired. So that's good news. Huh. Don't know where that last item is. Let me look a little slower. Oh, it was right in front of me this entire time. Sometimes turning off your light can help, because it helps you see the flashing. Works for me. We need enough food to kind of stay ahead of the curve right now, because we haven't really established ourselves effectively enough for long-term food. We're still kind of getting our foothold in the lethal zone. What we really are hoping for right now are some quests to pop up, like random quests, mysterious quests. You know, just anything that would be just something easy to do, pays out money, pays out standing. That's like our main objective. So far, this place not particularly impressive, Sud City Laundry, but not that I'm expecting too much. It's kind of like a random knick-knack location.
Damn.
Nail salon, same thing, just like the Sud City. Maybe we get lucky and find a mod, or maybe we get lucky and find a luxury item, but overall, not expecting too much from here. If we do find a luxury item, it means our allies are right next door to sell to.
Hey! We've been robbed! Stop that thief!
This is bullshit.
This is another very easy quest to do. It's basically just some free money. Let me check the back again. That time it did have something in the back. So at the thief, you can resolve the thief peacefully, and you basically get paid to resolve it peacefully. And so once again, we don't have to fight him, so it's not even necessarily a dangerous fight. Interesting, that didn't count as the item. Nevertheless, those chemicals are still pretty good. We'll need them both for construction, and we can sell them. Where could it be? Oh, something popped up. Oh, there it is. Sometimes they're a little sneaky. Not sneaky enough, though. We got this.
No reason to keep searching here.
Okay, so where is the Takesh's thief? Okay, so we got to return back to base and ask where the thief is. Nothing to sell, right? Yeah, we're looking fine. Okay, so all we got to do is talk to our ally. Actually, I want that plague sample. All I got to do is lure him to trip over.
That cloud's a bad way to die. I feel like passing out.
And away we go. Yeah, there's all these little tricks that you can do. Oh god. That wasn't good. Fortunately, although it may seem bad to have a Juggernaut after us, it's really not as bad as you'd expect. Because we have our ally over here, as I mentioned. And even though I'm out of stamina, you're actually faster than you'd expect. As you can see, we outran them, even though I'm out of stamina. I didn't even use any of my stamina items. If I really needed to escape, that's why I'm carrying these 2 Molotovs here.
I gotta steer clear of these plague zombies for a while.
So all I gotta do with this Juggernaut is just get him tangled up in some combat. Now, it's not my objective to get my allies injured. we're just going to get the beginning of combat just to kind of distract the Juggernaut. Although I don't think he can fit in there, so honestly, they could probably kill him. They could shoot him up. Oh, wait, can he fit in? Can't fit in. Don't try to fit in.
Watch out for that ford.
Alright, so now that they're in combat, we're going to make our escape. As you can see, no one following me. And in we go. Mark the base. And a clean getaway. One of the big tips I've got for blood bloaters is you gotta be quick on the trigger finger for getting out of the car. As you can see, I did get out of the vehicle quickly enough that I didn't actually get the complete blood plague infection. And that's because I'm quick on the finger there. Now, if we did get the full blood plague, it would have been okay, because we do have an infirmary. I could basically put our blood plague guy in there, and that would stop him from dying. We'll have to be a little careful, though, because I do plan to continue using this character, because if I switch off of him, we'll fail the quest.
We could use some backup here.
Okay, so we have another quest as well. Somebody wants a delivery of fuel. So we've got two things to do now. That's good, though. Like I said, we do want to do quests.
It's a tough job, but someone around here should lead us.
Fuel. We don't have as much fuel as I would like, but whatever. Okay, so our first stop apparently is right there. That's where the thief's last location is. I believe that's not that far away from the Juggernaut either, so I need to be a little cautious.
If you please.
Can we take a moment here?
Good. Okay, so you can resolve this violently, but this is occurring so early in the game that I'm not going to do that. Really? I thought we were going to be clear of enemies, but I guess there were still a few left. I cannot allow that screamer barf to touch me. I cannot believe this guy. Can you see? This guy is basically in a... He is in a quest look. He is taking cover inside of a area that has a screamer in it. Now that is a thing, I guess.
You're the best.
Transforming what should be a fairly simple quest into a more complex situation. Also, I did hear a bloater. We gotta do... Since my character is so vulnerable at the moment, I'm gonna have to just take him out. Okay, let's try this again. Don't know where the screamer went. I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna take the food.
Can we take a moment here?
Feels good to take
So there we go.
trash. They won't be bothering us anymore.
350 influence, and we didn't have to fight them. Guess I'll loot these while I'm here. And, the Juggernaut is probably still over there.
suppose we can do something.
But the main thing is we can change characters now and let this guy heal up. And we should be able to call in another DLC drop. So things should be looking up despite some interruption. Good. This actually had good. Normally this thing has kind of like crummy stuff, but it actually had a lot of crafting, you know, like trade crafting items, so that's pretty good. Another Molotov. Let's drop this stuff off back at the base, change characters, let this guy rest up, and then we can move on to getting our stuff back. Or rather, delivering those. There we go. I'll put the gun up too. Put the gun away, and I'm going to put you into the infirmary. And we'll go back to Plebka. How did we do on Gage? Gage, almost there. Let's go ahead and call in our next DLC. Which is going to be the Independence Weapon Delivery. These should have things that we can sell. Let me grab these real quick. After we deliver the fuel, we'll need it anyways.
Wonderful.
Because then we'll be able to sell to those guys while we're there. These things are always here too. These are some of the things that are kind of like a guaranteed drops, basically. I don't know if 3 of them would be here, but like you're always going to get something here.
This is quite a load I'm carrying.
Ate up my inventory a little more than I was expecting. Okay, I have locked myself in. So chunks of honeycomb don't stack. That's interesting. Nice. Now we have the ultimate weapon,
I can carry.
the pyro launcher. And we just need to earn another 1,000 influence, and we'll be able to sustain the ammo for the launcher, because we'll have the crafting station. So let's throw all of this back. We do get this as a reserve amount of ammo. Stinks that we gotta burn that fuel, but right now, like, that's, it's more important that we get our allies going. Oh. If you're wondering what those free gifts are, that is from Undead Labs, because the game glitched up and deleted all of my progress in the regular game. Not in the beta, but in the regular game. Deleted all my save files, I lost all my, basically lost everything. And they weren't able to recover any of it, so they sent me that as basically a,
I don't want to be here
sorry,
any longer than I
the
have
game
to.
exploded and deleted all your data. Alright, time to see if the Juggernaut is still hanging out there. I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is yes. Ah, but he's not. How excellent. That's going to make this very painless.
You're very kind. See you later.
Let's see how much we get. So we are now getting the equal value of the rucksack. Normally we would be trading at a loss, but now we are getting the full 175 back, which is really nice. Let me see if they are selling fuel. I would love some fuel. Looks like the answer is no. Let me get the honeycomb out. No, get out of my way.
Always glad to see you.
Honeycomb, we're 34 each. You know, it's okay. It's not insane, but it's like, it's something. And what we're going to do is probably, let's hit this gas station up. We need fuel. Fuel is like so important because honestly, your vehicle is one of your best, it's one of your most important resources is your vehicle. A good vehicle that's properly maintained is so powerful in the lethal zone. Even though, yes, you got to be a little more delicate with them because the fragility of the vehicles is greatly increased. Like they are, even the Apocalypse vehicles don't have that much durability on lethal zone. Doesn't change the fact that you still really, really need a decent vehicle. So hopefully we can find at least one rucksack of fuel and at least one tank of gasoline. That would be really nice. Okay, there's a tank of gas. 2 would be really nice.
As long as that plague heart is nearby, we can't really secure this place.
Okay, those tanks are clear. Let's check the inside. Once Slebka and Gage max out their standing, we'll be in pretty good shape. There's the fuel. Let's see if we can get a little more. That would be really nice. 1 and 1 is pretty good, but maybe 2. A painkiller, not really what I'm looking for. Come on, give me another fuel. Give me another rucksack or another canister. An energy drink? That's not terrible. There have been worse. I've been given worse things. Okay, let me see. What other resources are we really getting our butts blasted on? We're doing okay on ammo, because we don't use ammo too frequently. We could use more medicine. Let's hit these 2. We got food and medicine. I'll take both of those. Also, we should probably be looking for electronic parts while we're out. Back of the vehicle, typically all you get is parts, but I have gotten a good thing from it periodically, but generally speaking, no. Oh my god, we just got a repair kit. And this looks like it'll probably have fuel, could have parts, but hopefully it has fuel. Repair kit plus fuel, now that's what I'm talking about. Nice. Man, this is already worth it. Repair kit plus fuel, already worth it, even if the rest of this is garbage and junk. But it doesn't have to be garbage and junk. It could be something good. Come on, show me. Oh, classy gold anklet. I'll take it. More stuff to sell. Money is power in this game. Okay, a bunch of stuff that'll junk my inventory. I'm less happy to see that because I wanted to loot both of these buildings. But with all of that inventory bloat, that's probably not going to happen. A mod. Wow. This is turning out to be really lucrative. Not a mod I'm going to use, but mods often sell quite well. Okay, let me see what I can do. That's the best I can do there. I can put one rucksack on my back. It's really going to depend on how junked up I get by these last ones.
That's almost as much as I can carry.
I mean, having a lot of loot, it's a good problem to have. I'll put it that way. Come on, let this be the rucksack. If this is a rucksack of food, man, what a good ending.
It looks like this place is...
There we go. Alright, so that has destroyed our inventory, but you know what? Like I said, a good problem to have. So we got about 3.5 minutes before we can call more allies in. I will do it as well, like I will be calling allies in, basically on cooldown. And that's because, once again, the UltraCash strategy is all about buying and selling, which I think is a really fun playstyle. I think buying and selling is pretty enjoyable, because it turns, like, kind of all the things you do and turns them into something that's pretty useful. How are we doing? We still need a little more medicine. So let's try to hit that, that free clinic up. That was the original plan anyways, to hit the clinic and the, Oh, we got a feral. Let me see if we can get some... Looking for a little bit of standing. There it is. Okay, so we just hit tough negotiation on Helebka. So now we're up to UltraCash level 2. Gage is not ready yet because he's got Blood Plague. We gotta let him rest a bit. And you'll see, like, once we get going, it takes a moment from scratch to get UltraCash online, but once it gets online, like, it spirals very quickly out of control. Damn, I was hoping to get some electronic parts there. No luck on it, though. 8 lootables here, wow.
Locked.
Let's check the back entrance.
There has to be something useful in here.
I agree. With 8 lootables here, there has to be something useful here.
For me?
Yep, boombox. That is basically a luxury item. Has the comparable value. Blue container. Possibly medicine. It was another luxury item. We'll take it. The question is, will our inventory survive? My feeling is probably not, but, you know, maybe there won't be some kind, maybe some of the stuff will stack. Another mod, okay, that one is a lower value mod, but it still should be worth about 32. Firecrackers, that is a junky item. Here's another blue container, maybe this is our medicine. That's our medicine.
A bit much right now.
We got our survivors popping in. I'll grab them. Standard of decency. You need to be lethal of decency. Okay, can our inventory survive 2 more loots? Probably not. Although I can put some stuff in the back. Where is the last lootable? Where are you hiding? Ah, blue container. I doubt it'll be 2 medicine rucksacks, but I can hope.
Let's head out.
It is. Oh, it's another luxury item. Okay, that's good. Let's pack up our stuff.
I need a rest.
Put that in the back, and that. We get our last luxury item. This place was really good. Both of those places were really good. I'm surprised. Now we can head on back to base. Oh, and our allies are right behind us. What a great place for them to be. Because honestly, I'm probably just going to go from this base directly in the Whitney field because it's actually not that challenging with UltraCash. Like, we won't need morale or really too much of anything to get going. Because it's all taken care of for us. That's going to put us in a pretty good spot for next episode. We'll have plenty of stuff to sell. We got tough negotiation there.
Hey folks, I'm back.
And let's see how Gage is doing. Gage is actually doing pretty good. Look at that. His infection level has dropped down to maybe about 25%, which is honestly not bad. So, like you can see, we are, you know, it takes a moment to get things going, but even as it stands, our morale is very nice looking. Like, look at that. We are in cheerful. And, I mean, we're out of the negatives. Normally, you would be in, like, kind of the super sad mode because it's lethal zone, but we're in pretty good spirits. And, honestly, we are still earning quite a bit of money. We gave a rucksack, and the rucksack gave us back the same value instead of losing. So it's absolutely, it's just fantastic. Anyways, we'll be continuing on. Once we get through the initial stuff, like the initial 3,000 influence, or like I said, if we started with 4,000 influence, we would be absolutely super jump started. We probably would have already done our first recruit legacy survivor. But that's not the case, so until next time, we will continue where we left off. Don't forget, you can find me on Twitch. You can see different kinds of gameplay for State of Decay 2 on Twitch. Help the Fox Republic grow by following me both on Twitch and on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitter and Facebook, also at GetGoodFox, and you can find links down in the pinned comment. If you like today's episode, consider supporting the Fox Republic directly with a super thanks donation. It's the heart icon. It's $1 or $2 to tip the content creator, or for $5 a month, become a channel member. The join button. Not required, but definitely helps keep the channel going. But for simpler stuff, just like the video, leave a comment, share the video with someone that you want to get into State of Decay 2, like especially UltraCash. Like, show people that. That's a really awesome video. Shows you a new way to play the game. Anyways, until next time, subscribe to my channel for more State of Decay 2 content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.